Hey folks, it's me again. As you can see, sitting amongst all of my rubbish. I have tidied up, but you wouldn't think so, would you? Anyway, okay, that's just my phone telling me I'm doing this. As it says, I'm just checking in again. It's I hadn't realised it's 3 weeks since my last little go on here, and basically I just shouldn't say basically, get told off for saying basically, don't you? I'm, as you can see, yeah, we're fine, we're all okay, we're getting through this slowly, day by day. I hope you're all keeping fit and well and following the rules as much as you can. Though here we're going to have a little bit of an ease up of it, aren't we? On, well, tomorrow. I think it's a bit soon. But I think my husband is starting to get a little bit, how can I say, fidgety. And that's putting it mildly. He's climbing the walls, actually, because he's so used to being at work doing something. Anyway, that's by the by. As I say, I've just come on here to check with everybody that everybody is doing okay, everybody's fine, you're all keeping fit and well, and anybody else, you know, your family and friends and all of you. What have I been doing this last 3 weeks? So I was on Final Fantasy, did the remake, number 7. So I've got through a good fair way through of number 8. But as it always happens, and I think a lot of you all know because you all get the same, I needed a change. So I had a little route around through my stuff, and I'm now doing this one, A Shadow's Awakening. I think this came out a little while ago, and it had been up on my shelf, and I had played it for a little while, but at the time it sort of, I didn't take to it very much. But now I'm getting on with it fine. It's quite a good game. The other one I also put into the console to do was this one. And this one I think will be not too bad. They're both sort of, well, this says it's an action RPG. And this one, it says, God, I can't read that. The writing's too small. I swear to God, they make the writing smaller and smaller on things. But Shadow's Awakening, that's the favourite at the moment. I also bought the Mana one that came out, the Trials of Mana. And I got that when it came out, was a week or so ago. Played a little bit of that. I also had been playing the demo before. Got to be in the mood for that. I'm not sort of in the mood for that. I'm getting on with the with this one at the moment. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I would, you know, let you know what I've been doing. I would say that I've not been sitting idly, but I have been sitting idly, just playing that and generally fiddling about. I'm still quite happy to sit here in my little corner. I did go out yesterday. Just go out, needs must, you know. And I thought I needed to just have a bit of exercise out because my body is protesting at all this sitting around. I feel like I'm, you know, people say, oh, I feel like 90 or whatever, but you don't know what 90 feels like really, do you? But If it's anything like I'm feeling at the moment, then it's hard do's. But I'm okay today, and I think probably, you know, I need a little bit more exercise. Oh, so as they say, it's all going to get a little bit better tomorrow. My personal idea of it is that it's too early for us anyway. But there's been one or two other little things that have been grabbing the headlines, and I'm quite convinced that our illustrious Prime Minister is doing this to detract from everything else that he's getting stick over. But that's what these politicians do, isn't it? I sometimes think, my God, if I was running this country, it'd probably be mayhem. You know? Why? Why not? God, you got to bring some humour into this at this time, haven't we? Well, do I have anything much more to say? I don't think I have. The object of this was just to keep updated and to keep you all in the happy knowledge that we're still okay. And I hope you all are. I so hope you all are. You must just see this through, eh? What else shall I say to you? Not a lot else really, is there? I've just had my daughter visiting, if that's of any interest. And my husband's gone out wandering. He won't stay in. And I get so cross. But you men, you'll do what you do, won't you? God, don't I know it? Anyway, as long as we can all still have a laugh and keep a smile on our faces, we can't do much else. I am still not going to be going out and about when all this lockdown stuff finishes, because I still don't feel it's 100% safe. But we have been very lucky in this area where we are. Our rate of people catching the virus and even people, you know, not surviving it is been always very low. You know, when they put these graphs and things up on the television, it shows that there's just our line on the graph for our part of the country has always stayed level and very low. I think people that have had problems and you know, been ill, it's only just something over 100. So that's if we can believe what they tell us, eh? I'm getting very skeptical now about a lot of stuff. And as I say, we just got to keep smiling, haven't we? And also one other little point, as though I am not, though I'm not an American citizen, I feel very much for what is going on over in America at the moment. I think it's absolutely dreadful. I don't want to get into much of the world news or politics or anything, though I could. Whether my opinion is any good or not, probably not. But, you know, it's always one thing after another, isn't it? And we've just got to keep going. Well, what else can I say to you all? I've told you what I've been doing and what I should go back and start doing in a mo. That's it for now, isn't it? We're all okay anyway, and hopefully we will be okay come out the other end of this. So, my friends, I am hoping you're the same at your end, and I'm hoping that you're all going to say, we're fine. So I better leave you now. I'm only just doing this very quickly as my husband's gone out and I'm sort of here on my own. I mean, I've got my grandson. He's in his little man place. I think he's still in bed. He'll love me for saying that. I think he's probably been up all night playing with his mates. On the computer, mind, not outside in the but so that's me. I've got a little, had a little for quiet time here. Now I better I'll stick the console on and do some gaming, probably that one, the Shadows Awakening one. I'm not sure how far through I've got on that one. I must be at least halfway. And if I leave it another week or two before I come back again, who knows? We might all be up and about and life getting back to a little bit of normal. I don't want to be a wet blanket and put a dampener on things, but I'm not sure that is going to happen yet. And especially, with us here, my husband, the work he does, he's not going to be able to go back to work for a while. But until we meet again, that's me done with all my useless babble once more. And like I've said, and I will keep saying, keep well, keep healthy, keep fit, keep safe. And until we meet again, bye from the Gamer Granny.